There is a bomb scare in Abuja right now at Masokoro Abacha Barracks. You know,
A loud explosion was heard in Nigeria's capital on Monday, near the notorious Nyanya Maraba Road, the same axis that once saw some of Boko Haram's bloodiest attacks under former President Goodluck Jonathan. The location, right by the Abacha Barracks in Abuja. Is this a coincidence or a dangerous sign of sabotage and insecurity creeping back under Tinubu's government? Could this be the start of something more serious? And why are Nigerians already drawing comparisons with the early days of Goodluck Jonathan's presidency? Hello and welcome to Unbiased with Anita. Now let's investigate the facts and the fear. On Monday afternoon at 2:50 p.m., panic erupted around the Abacha military barracks and the Nyanya Maraba bypass in Abuja as a loud explosion rocked the area. Initially, reports were confusing. Some said it was a bomb, others suspected a suicide attack. But here is what is confirmed. One male victim was injured and rushed to the hospital. The police explosive ordnance disposal unit arrived quickly. The area was cordoned off for safety and forensic analysis. The FCT Police Command, through spokesperson Josephine Ade, said investigations are ongoing and residents should stay calm but vigilant. Still, the word on the street is anything but calm. The fear goes beyond the explosion itself. They tap into deep memory of terrorism and sabotage that many Nigerians haven't forgotten. Let's not forget Nyanya, the epicenter of Boko Haram attacks in Abuja in 2014. In April 2014, over 70 people were killed in a bus park attack in Nyanya. Just 2 weeks later, another bomb went off, this time close to the same axis near Abacha Barracks. Back then, Goodluck Jonathan's presidency came under fire, accused of ignoring intelligence, failing to reform security architecture, and even tolerating insiders working against him. Is Tinubu's presidency now facing the same pattern of sabotage? Let's connect the dots. This isn't the first security scare in Abuja this year. There have been multiple reports of banditry and coordinated attacks on villages in the Federal Capital Territory outskirts. Recently, the DSS warned of possible attacks on sub-targets. Armed groups have been actively nearby Nasarawa and Niger states, all within striking distance of the FCT. Security experts are beginning to ask, is this an early sign of infiltration? If you look back at how Boko Haram crept into Abuja, it didn't start with a massive bombing. It started with small, scattered explosion like this one. President Tinubu came into power promising to restructure the nation's security. His national security advisor, Nuhu Ribadu, and the service chiefs were brought in to deliver results, not excuses. Boko Haram has not been fully defeated. Bandits now control large parts of Northwest and North Central. And now, the Federal Capital Territory itself is showing cracks. This raises a difficult question. Is this explosion a test attack by insurgents, or is it part of a broader sabotage campaign, just like many believed happened under Goodluck Jonathan? We cannot forget the allegations from 2014 that security forces were compromised and politicians used terrorism to destabilize rivals. Are we walking into the same traps in 2025? Only the police have spoken, promising investigation. Compare that with 2014, when delays in communications and weak messaging allowed conspiracy theories and public panic to spread. Tinubu's administration must act fast or risk losing the information war. Here is what this incident tells us. Terror threats are not gone, they are evolving. The government must improve intelligence coordination between police, military, DSS, and community networks. Abuja is not immune. If anything, this incident proves even the center is vulnerable. Nigerians need transparency and early warning systems, not afterthoughts. One explosion might be dismissed as an accident, but not when it happens near a military barracks in the capital, not when the country has seen this same movie before. The Tinubu administration cannot afford to ignore the warning signs, because if Boko Haram is back in Abuja, history may not be so forgiving. Stay informed, stay alert, and keep watching. This is Unbiased with Anita, where we decode Nigeria's power games with clarity and truth. I want to give a word of advice to our security agencies. We appreciate you for all your efforts in tackling crime and criminality in Nigeria. But there needs to be more intelligence sharing among the agencies. There needs to be stronger interagency collaboration to be able to defeat this Boko Haram that is fast spreading across the length and breadth of Nigeria. The Nigerian army cannot do it alone. The Nigerian Navy cannot do it alone. The Nigerian Air Force cannot do it alone. The police cannot do it alone. The DSS cannot do it alone. All the security agencies have to work together because the enemy is not relenting. The enemies of the state are not relenting. Lives and properties should not be wasted. Our soldiers have families. They can't afford to die because of some selfish individuals who have decided to be non-state actors to destabilize a nation that is supposed to grow and thrive, that is supposed to allow for development. So I implore our security chiefs to please work together and ensure that Abuja is not ravaged by Boko Haram, that the Northwest is raided of criminality, that the North Central is raided of criminality, that the entire country, the length and breadth of this country, experience peace and tranquility. The price to pay for war is a huge price. It will destabilize a lot of things in this country. And all we need is peace so that we can thrive, so that developments can actually come to stay in this country. Borno is already experiencing cracks. The Boko Haram are taking back a place that have been reclaimed and where people are beginning to build their lives. People are now scared of becoming refugees. I beg the Nigerian military, the armed forces of Nigeria, to please work together. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I am Oluwatobi Enito. Bye for now.